Hello traders, welcome to episode 194 of TA with me, Mitch Ray. You could be doing anything on this Wednesday, but you're here hanging out with me, so for that I'm always grateful. Alright, and Bitcoin, we're just looking at the daily, starting out with the daily. We have these two trend lines, okay? Anchor point 1, 2, and then 3 with the volatility of Tether and Bitfinex and all that. We broke out of that one, but if we use just anchor point 1 and 2, just the wicks, you can clearly see that we're respecting this trend line as resistance. All right, we have not technically broken that trend line, and I'm trying to be as pinpoint accurate as possible on these anchor points too. Okay, zoomed in when I did it, so we're right there on the cusp. Positive momentum. I mean, we're making the highest high of the histogram island so far, so that's good. That means it is building somewhat on the daily, right? So there you go. There's your big resistance, 65.27 on the daily. All right. So maybe we'll get another good day like we got yesterday, or maybe not, because if we look at the 4 hour on Bitcoin. Let's see here. Yeah, I'm just messing around. I messed around with my trend lines, okay? I just like changed it up to see if this could help me. Not really sure. I mean, you got the impulse down, and then you got the upswing consolidation, right? Somebody gave me just like, was talking about maybe from June we have like anchor point 1 and 2 and 3 on the top, and I was like, I don't know. I mean, maybe it looked okay, but just in the shorter time scale, the impulse down, and everything's upsloping since the impulse down, right? So within that, we've got the upsloping price action. But if we go to the 4 hour, I was talking about, you can see that high on price, higher on price, highest high on price. What are we doing? You're making technical lower levels of positive momentum again. So triple MACD, bearish divergence, even though it's ever so slight. You see that? Higher highs, lower levels of positive momentum, and then RSI, high on price, higher high on price, lower levels of relative strength on the higher high, right? So yeah, definitely, Matt. I mean, the oscillators are letting us know that we're due for a pullback. Don't know how hard it's going to be, but it's definitely telling us we should be breaking down. So, okay, that's all it's saying. Even though we did break resistance at 6,500, or what is it? 64.95, whatever it is, this wick right here. Okay, the highest wick of the entire chop since the impulse down. Highest high. We broke that, and we're just holding above it barely. So, I don't know, man. You still have positive momentum you're holding on to, but it's just telling us impending price action reversal to the downside. That's all it's saying. I'm just reading the chart. Okay, but look how your 50 MA is about to be crossing over that 200. You keep this price action up, eventually it's going to happen. All right, so that's it. Okay, sweet man. Looking across the markets, nothing too crazy has happened since the last time we spoke. We've got Ripple that pulled back at the top of the channel, right? Top of this just standard parallel channel, almost at that 786, but did not. And we did touch that top channel, the top trend line of the channel once before breaking down, but we're holding this fib node. Look at that. I mean, just perfect. 618, 53 cents. And it looks like we're just getting some chop after such a nice impulse. This is completely standard. You're resetting your oscillators, and we'll take a look at that in a little bit, on the big screen. Top right of your screen is Altcoin, just impulse down sloping consolidation, and you got exhausted, and you broke to the upside, but you're having a lot of trouble breaking that heart line. It's being very well respected, as we've seen multiple times before. We used it as resistance, and here it is again. And then top left of your screen is Ethereum, and we just have upsloping channel. We just broke that 25% trend line of equidistant channel that we struggled and we could not break before. Got it, broke the higher highs, broke that overhead resistance from 208 to 206, and I can guarantee you we're probably showing some bearish divergence, just like Bitcoin. Your 50 is about to be crossing over your 200. We're gonna look at that even sooner than Ripple. And then you look at the bottom left of your screen, excuse me, the Kang, Bitcoin Cash, Randy Marsh's Sword of 1,000 S coins. Okay, we hit that 1272 and we have not been able to break it. We failed 3 times on the 4-hour time scale to break that 1272 at 642.14. All right, so still up there, still holding, but almost certain we have bearish divergence on this too. Okay, everything. So things are due for a pullback based on the charts that we're reading. That's it. Okay, let's take a look at chat. Thanks again for being here, y'all. Really appreciate it. Okay, because a lot of people have to just quit on crypto, straight up. What's up, Third Eye Trader? Shane Grant was number 2. Awesome, man. Well, thank you for being number 2, man. Glad you're here. Hello, Subi Hart, Princess Riley, Daniel Naylor. Is that a joint? I don't know, man. Is it a joint? You let me know. Oh my God, this is loud. Sorry. Just a little loud. Should be good right there. So quality control, Brad Fisher. Brad Fisher's up like 14% or something on his take 2 position. Awesome. Take 2, by the way, had a nice earnings surprise. They're up around 3% after hours. Okay, so you know, with the stock market and the election that happened yesterday, market responded quite well to the election results, which it seems a lot of people were expecting what happened, where the Democrats took back the House and the Republicans maintained the Senate, right? Also, for me locally, Kay Ivey was elected. You know, she was always the interim. We make jokes about Kay Ivey all the time, but she was always the interim governor since our last governor got impeached and, you know, taken out because of infidelity with a staff member, and his wife ratted him out. And she's in, and she got voted in yesterday. 70+% of the votes were for her, and she is the first woman Alabama governor ever elected. So history was made yesterday in the very, very ultra-conservative state of Alabama. Progress, right? We're making it, man. It only took an old guy to get caught cheating on his wife, and his wife ratted him out. All right, so don't do it, man. It's not worth it. What's up, Staggen Stoner? What's up, Peyton Manning? Is the Chinese lesson coming? Kills for a living? I don't know, man. Is it coming? The bearish divergence telling us we're gonna break down first before breaking the upside more, but whatever, man. What do the oscillators know? Rasmus, 30 minutes before bedtime, but you want to spend it here, man. Rasmus, that makes my day, man. Glad to hear that, man. Seriously. What's up, Randy Bobandy? You got 4 cheeseburgers today. Oh my God. Yeah, glue it on, Rasmus. Exactly, dude. Glue up like 17+% today. Holy crap. Talking about video games. I think Activision Blizzard, they screwed up, but they gave legitimacy to Glue, which is a mobile video game company. What's up, Moz, man? Caldeer coming in from Germany. What's up, Reza Rahimi? Says morning. Oh my goodness. Morning for you. Afternoon for us. It's 4:21 my time. What's up, MK Man? You want to look at Roku? Sure, I'll put Roku on the list. All right, cool. Hey, Beast Nice, Simple Beast Nice, man. Coffee for crypto, Irwin Coffee for crypto. That's right, dude. Got my Sumatran today. Again, I don't know, man. I just like Sumatran. It's just good, man. So about JD, Matrix M, Chaylin. Chaylin's grinding away in the studio. He said we should possibly have developments on an XRP emoji ball for the jar. Maybe by tonight. Maybe. So that's pretty sweet, man. No pressure though, Chaylin, man. Kappa, of course. Heavy breathing. What's up, Elko? Bullish divergence and an upside down ascending triangle. What happened? Upside a descending triangle? What? I don't understand, Elko, man. What do you mean? What's up, Jolly Illy coming in from Amsterdam? Wow, this stream's for y'all. The stream is specifically for, you know, trying to let people in Europe get some exposure to the stream if they want it at a reasonable hour. Somewhat, not even reasonable, right? It's just kind of late. What's up, Jason Feller, the Miami nightclub Jesus man? Welcome, dude. Illuminati in the house. Yep, Mr. Cantoma, exactly, dude. Exactly. What's up, Sam Cresswell? Mark Purdy, having a good one. Yes, sir. Lee K, having a good day, man. Very rainy and gross today, but I love storms. Storm rolled in, and it was awesome. Okay. Very, very cool. Yeah, oh yeah. Also, we hit 3,000 subs yesterday, right? We're at 3,005 subs now, so awesome, right? Awesome stuff. Reza wants a Bat. We'll look at Bat. Bat's already had a tremendous run, so we'll see if it has any more gas or juice in it, or any more wings. If its wings have any more energy or something, whatever. Haha. Hilarious, right? ABC Miner. Major bearish divergence on Bitcoin Cash 4-hour crypto trader. Yeah, man, that's almost like you could just tell. Like, I don't even have to look at the outside. I just look at that straight up, and I say, oh yeah, man, we're exhausted probably. So, and you hit the 1272. Remember, we just talked about, like, dude, this is probably it. This is it, and you're gonna be breaking down to make a nice major correction to the 50% retrace at least, probably, right? Evan Based, Kelsey 4. Glad you made it. Crypto Military Vet is here. Thanks for your service, man. We love you, dude. And this is to honor you, right? Always. Arthur Beeswax, what's up, man? Anna P, hello. Christian Martinez, good to see it. Dave Jones, One Man Army. Did you touch my drum set? Is this live? No, at Max Expo, definitely not live. Never in the world will we ever go live. Okay. Michigan legalized weed. Chaylin, interesting. Great. Thanks for the information. I didn't know that. Awesome, dude. Yeah, we'll check out ZRX. Well, it seems like ZRX had that ascending running wedge. It very well could have, at this point, broken out of that ascending running wedge. Seriously. It's not good. So, yeah, we'll look at it. Had just such a good run, man. Time to pull back. What's up, Jeff W, man? Oh, yeah. So, move on to Ethereum. Talking about just keep on trying to readjust this stupid channel. You know, we had it here and here, and then we broke out of it, and then got back into it, making the adjustment. Again, just right above that 25% trend line that we failed to break above before, but we're above it, and we're just trying so hard to stay above it. And we fibbed from a swing high to swing low, and you can clearly see we're not able to have one candle body close above that 50% retrace at $219.90. Okay, so big issues. Just like we wicked up here and couldn't break it either. We're struggling, trying so hard, not making higher highs than these highs, but yet definitely these at least, right? So 50% retrace. So nothing that weird on Ethereum, smooth the upside. And unfortunately, just like others, I said, yeah, of course, yeah, you have it, man. Look, high on price, higher high on price. I think your next move is going to be lower prices first, right? It makes the most sense. The chart's telling us we're tired and we need to pull back and make some good, more major retraces, right? There you go. Both oscillators, lower prices. But hey, Golden Cross is upon us. We keep this price action up on Ethereum. We're getting that Golden Cross, but you know, man, whatever. You're in a bear market. You're barely making higher lows. You're not making higher highs, really. And a lot of times these things will happen where you get, it's lagging indicator. So you finally, look, you go sideways for so long, your 200 can catch up, and then eventually you start making higher prices in the short term. And then eventually, you know, your MAs are so close together, then yeah, they start turning to the upside. But again, when you're showing bearish hour, who cares about a golden cross? Just a lagging indicator on the 4 hour and could easily just get crapped out on, right? So whatever, man. Okay, but we know we got some support down here at like 200 bucks. Okay, that's Ethereum. Here's Ethereum, man. Kangs indeed. All right, had that downslope consolidation since September 22nd. Finally found that low, the 618 from the swing low to swing high. Awesome, perfect retrace level. Since then, we've been running the upside, higher lows, now higher highs. From your swing high up here to swing low, you've almost retraced 78% of the way. You're holding above that 618 somehow. Weird enough, right? It's actually being literally used as a support. Look how many times we rejected prices lower. How many? on the 4 hour. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 times we failed to break to lower prices. Here's your bearish divergence. It was ever so slight, and we broke down, but man, just rejecting lower prices. And just got your golden cross yesterday. Okay, golden cross on the MACD. But again, man, like lagging indicator, of course you're gonna get a golden cross with this type of price action. Holy crap, kings. All right, so whatever, man. Looks great. You would expect just maybe another retrace, but dude, with this kind of rejection, I don't know, man. We could just keep on running, man. We could keep going after rejecting on a 4 hour time scale, rejecting the 618, 53 cents 8 times. Wow. All right, that's a Ripple looking superb on the chart. All right. Give me the governor's mansion. Though the guy, when I was like doing politics and stuff, the guy that I was like working with or whatever, he won. But he was already the congressman from my district. So, but he won. But again, my district is the 3rd most conservative district in the country. So, big surprise, right? I'll put Neo on the list, okay? Sam. Okay, one-man army, sure do. Okay. Gonna go to Roku. Actually, you know what? Let's look at the daily. What's going on with the daily with Ripple? I want to see. Any divergence? No. No divergence. No, not at all yet. Nope. Looking good. Looking real good. Looking fine on the daily. All right. Positive momentum is still building, so we're okay there. We got a few more hours till the close of the daily. So, all right. Roku for MK. You're asking, MK, what was it that you retrace? How far could we retrace? See. Crap. Is it MK? What exactly you were asking for Roku, man? Swing low to swing high between that 618 and 50%. It was a common area. You had that bullish divergence on the MACD. Bullish divergence with piercing line, technically piercing line, beautiful reversal pattern or reversal candle, whatever you want to call it. And yep, just a nice run. And swing on a swing low. We have not even hit 382 yet. We can go between 63.45 and 66.76, but this is your retrace zone, right? So you have potential for a lot of upside, right? Still, think about it. If you ran up to the 618, 66.76, man, that's like oh, and you're down. Holy crap! Never mind. You earnings, right? Earnings. That's it, MK. That's what you were talking about. So yeah, we had earnings today, and it looks like you're at 51.42, which is get wrecked. This is where you are right now. So you're still making higher lows, but I don't know, man. It's not really good. You know, that's not really what you want to see at all. It's like you had a breakout, and now you're gonna be still broken out, and you're still gonna make a higher low. But yeah, that's never good. All right, never really good at all. Huh? Interesting. Even like just hindsight here. You did have slight bullish divergence, low on price, lower low on price. Higher levels of relative strength. Sweet, man. In the end, remember how we always have, like, the MACD will get it, and then on the RSI, when it's really almost done, it'll come along and have bullish divergence. So there you go. Okay, looks like you're fine, even with the move down, but that puts us back below the 25% trend line of our equidistant channel, right? That kind of sucks. So doesn't look too bad on the chart, but it can be a lot. Check out a chance at 51.40. Talking about where we are literally right now, down to 12.64%. My God, down $7.46. That's ridiculous, man. Take a chance there. That is a horizontal line support. Oh, good God. I mean, maybe, but you could try, but I don't, you know, you're taking a chance there on earnings miss, and this is the impulse, right? So we ran up, retraced this much, and now we've broken down, right? So it's just like you're breaking down now. So what are you gonna do? You might be flagging or something.
I've seen you take the measured move from a down-sloping channel. Is a measured move also valid for an up-sloping channel like an XRP?
For XRP, yeah, you could do that to get a target, for sure, yeah. Any kind of channel, right? Whether it's a rectangle, down-sloping, up-sloping, whatever, measuring the widest areas of it, 764, right? Always going to give you a good target if we were to break out of it. And you can do that upsloping, downsloping, whatever, okay? So, yes. And a lot of times, man, when you break out, they can double or triple the measured move of these things. Okay, so Surf Fishing Alabama, thanks for the $5 contribution. The Jizna, alright? I hope that helps. Channels, they have targets. And they're pretty conservative targets, right? But the thing is, man, like, I don't know if we're going to break that. I mean, we're talking about that bearish divergence, but could you break to the upside? If we were to break the channel fast, yeah, you probably got a good idea of where you could go if you plotted that, or if you measured it, okay? But, there's nothing wrong with fib nodes either, right? My God, man, if we fib, I think the next target is 57 cents, then 59.7 after that. But dude, if you break your high, your 100% retrace, you could run all the way to 69 cents, which is the 1272 fib extension, which is very close to that measured move of that flag, okay, of that channel. So it lines up pretty well. All right. But okay, just saying, would you take a shot at 51.40? Just remember, do we have coinciding variables, or is it just gambling, right? If you have reason to believe, right, with RSI and MACD bullish divergence with a piercing line, right, candlestick pattern, those are 3 coinciding variables, right? So those are your reasons to take a chance there, versus would you just take a chance on a scalp at 51.40 just because if there's support there or whatever, you could, but I don't know, like, there's just like, what's the argument for doing that, right? So let's go to bat. Surf Fishing, let me know, man, if that was helpful or not. My goodness, man, bull pull, bull flag. Good God, man. Good God, Kangs, dude, Kangs. So, yeah, we did break the brass. We did break a very, very critical downsloping channel. We're out of it right now. But let's see what's happening. Probably bullish or bearish over. Yeah, man. Okay, yeah. See, you're just getting so tired. Look how you run up, consolidation, you run up, it's a much smaller run. Now you're running up again, it's even smaller than this run. Right? So you're just getting kind of tired now, and your oscillators are lining that up for us, right? Right? Every time I make higher highs, lower levels, roll to strength, right? Just keeps on going. Just keep on doing it, man. So that's the penny price action reversal. Now your positive momentum is beginning to build. So from this side of this high, you're showing that convergence. But man, I don't know how high, depending on, doesn't matter really how high you go. I don't think you're going to do, you're not going to break away from bearish divergence. Okay. It'll keep building. Yeah, you keep on making a run to the upside more and more. Invalidate bearish divergence. Okay, on the RSI, keep building positive momentum. But wherever you decide to top out at, you're going to have bearish divergence anyway. But so I don't know. It's just still building. So we could keep going up. Okay, we could still continue going up. All right, but you're in a nice uptrend right now. Pretty cool, man. Pretty cool. If we want, but we haven't. See, we don't need, you know, our targets. I mean, I believe our next big resistance is going to be at 55.74. Besides your oscillators, I don't know why we wouldn't get there. I don't know why we would not touch 55.74. And if we don't, if we break that, 5,800 right after that. So you've got all kinds of horizontal line resistance upon you. Okay, and again, when you're this high, I don't know why we wouldn't at least go and test it. All right. Besides the bearish divergence, and then we just break down, and we have, I mean, think about the high risk involved at areas like this on BAT, okay? Because every time you've hit the top, look what you've done afterwards, right? Close enough, breakdown. You hit it, down, right? You're here, right? Look at the run we've had. Don't get euphoric just because we're breaking out. Breaking out of such a nice run, okay? So, but yeah, keep your eye on BAT. BAT's been on a really nice run lately, okay? That's it. Thank y'all for being here. Yeah, we're just looking at these coins and stocks and all that. Yeah. Yeah, all fun, man. Yeah, we can look at fun, not really what you want to see. It sucks, dude. It really sucks. It's such a nice channel, bro. Falling wedge. Robbing Brad, I use the MACD, histogram, RSI, standard RSI. Those are my indicators, and then I use standard channels, Bulkowski patterns, right? Fractals, whatever you want to call it. Moving averages, simple moving averages, the 20, the 50, the 200, volume. Okay, that's it. Those are my indicators. Smartwatch for you, man. Thank you so much, dude. I really appreciate the support. And hey, man, it's unfortunate that a bull market's the only thing that's gonna make me moon on subs, right? Thank you, dude. So about crypto fortunate. Good to see you, man. 0x on the weekly looks like a possible pennant. We got 0x on the list. We're actually gonna look at it next, dude. Looking at it next, right? So we know our resistance points on BAT, 55.74. If we make it, it makes sense because there's not really any kind of resistance that you're hitting right now. I don't see any, really. So that's the big one. Your resistance zone right here, and then your all-time highs at 66, 64, way up here. So keep those in mind, but know that we have bearish divergence on the oscillators. It could keep running with the positive momentum building, but overall, when you hit these areas, you're going to be exhausted, completely exhausted. Okay, so don't think that this thing's Kang's yet, all right? Because it's not. Definitely not. We see bearish divergence on breakouts of huge channels after big runs all the time, and most of the time they fail because by the time they get there, they got no more gas left in them. All right, and those are the most critical resistance points you've got. Okay, and you can't sustain prices above them when you do break out. That's what happens a lot. Thanks, Surf Fishing. Anytime, man. What's up, Aaron M? Milko 007. Well, yeah, y'all gotta play Auburn too, but Auburn sucks this year, so it's all good. So Gerard Hutt. Weezy, what about it, man? What about Incash? What about Incash, man? I know it's like the most exceptional coin of all time, Kappa, but no one's asked about it. So I haven't even thought about it. I think we looked at it yesterday or something. Oh yeah. Yep, broke out of that ascending broadening wedge. Huge, man. Huge ascending broadening wedge. Swing low to swing high.
Is that a joint?
Can we look at link? Thanks, Mitch.
Sure, Philip, man. Thanks for the 420 contribution, man. Much love. Much love. Yeah, dude. Look at that right after this, man. Thanks again, dude. If you're enjoying this live stream, hit the like button, that bell, that sub. ZRX hitting that death cross right now as we speak, right? Your 50 is bearishly crossing over your 200 on the 4 hour. We had some divergence, broke to the upside, but made a lower high than a previous high and broke down again. So this played out, but unfortunately now we're in oversold territory. This is exactly what you do when you're bearish. Ugh. But there's a little hope, just a little, man. Okay, so the whole way down, right, since this correction began, lower levels of negative momentum every time. Obviously this could keep spiking, whatever, but you just keep on doing this, right? Keep on making these lower levels of negative momentum, right? But RSI, lower low. RSI showing slight bullish divergence right now as we speak, just a little bit. There it is. Low in price, low in price, higher levels of relative strength being oversold. Okay, volume's terrible, whatever. But you know, what we could do is we'll see our retrace, right? I mean, look, you know, the retrace, I think we already did this, swing low to swing high. We just surpassed the 50% retrace of this huge pattern, right? That we fell out of. Not good, man. This is a huge pattern. Okay, so probably anchor point 1, 2, and 3. No, just 1, 2. Okay, so just look, you say a pennant. I don't know, man. I think you have downsloping price action after a huge impulse up. You're probably gonna stay within the parameters of that as long as you need to. Maybe on the daily. I don't think we have any divergence on the daily, probably. Maybe, but probably not. Ooh. Look how good this pattern looks too on the daily. My God. You're making some, yeah, you're making some daily bullish divergence on ZRX. So that's pretty freaking good. That's good. It's not the best, but we could be getting a break to the upside soon. The 50-day moving average is right here at 11,400 sats, roughly. Okay, so I mean, like impulse up, down sloping consolidation from your minor swing low to swing. God, see, do you even use the stupid wick? If you don't use the stupid wick, you got you're between the 618 and the 786. But if you use it, you're below 786. Jeez. Okay, so pennants, man, aren't like this. But yeah, I mean, you're making higher lows right now. We don't know where the bottom is. Okay, we have no idea where the bottom is on this. But stupendous breakout, amazing trade. All the targets were hit on this, and now we're out. Now we broke a trend line that we've been in since September. So trends end, new ones begin. We're just now out of it, and we have this small little channel to help give us vision of what's happening right now. Okay, see, stay within the parameters of it. That's it. But swing low to swing high. You just spread the 50%. You could run down to 10,716 and it wouldn't be weird at all. Okay, that's proper retrace. That's it. Go to link. Okay, channel, man, it hit the measure move and we never saw it again, dude. We haven't seen it yet anyway. Look, dude, you broke out of this awesome uptrend we have been in for so long. Forever, man. And we've been in this thing, you know, made our lowest low July, late July, ever since then. Higher lows, higher highs, right? Primary and secondary target hit, and then you ran up 786 and hit the measure move. What are you talking about? This measure move, this stupid wedge, okay? Measuring from the widest area from the bottom to top. There you go, man. That's it. Bottom to top, 9,019. Hit it and broke down. All right. So I think you probably had something else going on, right? Just let's see what angle would work here.
Hey Mitch, can you check out Fitbit shares? Obviously no bias here. Keep teaching everyone to respect the TA. If it's later, I'll catch it tomorrow in the playback. Different time zones and all that. Much love from the UK. Yeah, man.
Hey, smartwatches, man. Dude, thanks for the $10 contribution. Much love, man. And we'll look at it right after this, okay? Because I know it's getting late, or is late over there. So, thank you, man. I really, really appreciate that. Seriously. You're amazing, dude. Alright, so trying to make sense of this move up, not easy, right? How do you angle this for it to make sense where everything touches? So you do like that, that doesn't work, right? Either way, I think no matter what you did, this move up you had, where we had a steeper uptrend, we broke it. Right, we've legged up so many times, man. Well, okay, maybe that's it. We went 1 and 2, and now 3 on the bottom. So yeah, that was kind of what happened. You know, you just broke out of it, got back in, yep, broke down, retrace, hit the heart line, 20 MA, and then bounce up, hit the top again, and then broke down, and now you're at the bottom of the channel. All right, so yeah, the trend's still fine, you know, but it's funny how you had this divergence and then just broke to the upside. Let's go to the daily and see how we're doing on that kind of stuff. Probably have bearish divergence on the daily at this point. Nah. Well, you actually had slight divergence on the RSI only. High on price, higher high on price, lower levels of relative strength, and we broke down. So there was some warning, but not on the MACD. Nope, not on the MACD at all. Good God, man. All right. So you're just making a retrace, and overall, this is just a bullish trend right now. Doing very well. Got too high too fast, broke out of it. Now you're getting back down into it. Okay, so even if you broke down again, it wouldn't be a big deal. You could run all the way down to 62.96 and it wouldn't be weird. Okay, just remember that. So near the top side of a channel we've been in for months, and we could go lower if we wanted to. Okay, we're above the 20-day MA right now. 50-day MA is down at 58.79 sats right now. So very high right now, and this is still higher risk, right? This is just very high. Okay, so probably higher. It's higher risk, lower return, nebulous return. Okay, up at these prices on link. So about Jamie Catrona, man. Eric Anthony, you're a lurker. Well, thanks for chiming in, man. Yeah, Rob Morris, I always do XRP at the beginning. Always, man. It's always analyzed. Kind of twice, because we do the quint screen and then we do the big screen with Ripple. Okay. Sure thing, Reza. Sure thing. All right, let's go to Fit. Fit for smartwatches. Get it? Smartwatches? Because Fit's a smartwatch or something? Oh my god, so terrible. We can try to plot what we had, and it seems we broke out of it. We've done nothing since, right? Nothing at all. Oh my god. Not really relevant, but hey man, for the sake of having it done, why not? What makes the most sense? It's not bad. So we broke that, right? We broke out of it, and now we're in some sort of other, you know, it's just kind of downsloping, right? But not really. Okay. So we broke out June of 2017, which is cool, but done nothing since, and so we'll probably that huge nasty gap down. Perfect, man. Just absolutely perfect everywhere. 25%, 25% everywhere. 75% heart line, 25%, and the 75%, 75%. Just ridiculous, man. Ridiculous amount of touch points, letting us know this is completely correct, right? So what are we doing? Just, I think we had a short-term little channel we were in, right? I think we broke it, right? Broke that. This. Did we? I just had this little downsloping channel. Now we're gonna fib. Okay, and fibbing now is very nice because, you know, we know that a swing low is in now across the market. So major swing high to swing low from your June of 2018 high to your October 31st low. Spooky, scary. You are very close to that 618 retrace. This is a very common retrace where you reverse your price action to the downside. Okay, and you're right at that 75% trend line. And hey, nice spike in positive momentum. Very, very nice. Very close to over bought. And yet not really showing any bearish divergence. You showed bullish divergence on both oscillators before the break of the upside, right? All right, so the impending price action versus the upside at that 75% trend line popped, right? Gapped up, earnings, right? Okay, nice surprise. You only lost a little bit of money, not a lot. Okay, so 88% surprise on the EPS. Holy crap. There you go. Nice run up, but still very much in a downtrend and an overall downtrend, right? So nice run. If you break the 618, you would look then at your horizontal line resistance points. You'd have a resistance zone between 706 and 732, I believe. Okay, so breaking, if you break 645, gonna be a pretty smooth run up to $7. Okay, and then here's a lot of resistance, and good luck breaking this down slipping resistance, man. Good luck with that. Okay. 4 hour. Still looking pretty hot. Okay, but still below the 618, 645. Okay. I hope that helps. Smart watches, man. Your Fitbit analysis rate. Cool stuff, man. Downtrend. Bear trend. Oh, that's just what Jay Griff, you're saying you see all this bearish divergence, but it's currently holding 6490 support line. Anything to that? No, just going lateral, man. going lateral. Sometimes you just have indecision, and that's exactly what's happening. We just have indecision right now. Okay, the bots trading, the humans trading, whatever. There's indecision about, hey, when are we going to break the upside downside? Okay, shorter time scales, you're making lower highs. Okay, so it seems like it's coming, and it doesn't just happen. We're looking at a significant time scale, 4 hours. So when you break down, it takes time. All right, so we could break that at any time. No, that looks pretty sweet, Jalen. But any possible way we could get a spin involved with that stuff, with that movement, it looks great. I just would prefer we got a spin, just because like it's the old fidget spinner, and it just gives, you know, not too many things spin so much in the jar, right? But no, it looks pretty good, man. Time for your local on the 8s. Let's go to Bitcoin. Listen, man, I've just been adjusting the channel every time, like, because we're breaking out, you know, it's like, it was like this, we went higher, now we're going higher, and I just made an adjustment to that wick, and you can see if I make the adjustment to the wick, the heart line respect we're getting at the other areas, so it seems fine, and you got a lot of touch points on the bottom of this channel, right? So looks good to me, making those adjustments. Okay. That's it. Okay. So just yep, the triple MACD bearish divergence, and then RSI bearish divergence to boot, man. Ugh. You want to be optimistic, but man, with that kind of crap there, that sucks, dude. That sucks. All right, you're holding above the yeah, you're holding right now, but and you're not at neutral yet on your MACD, so just going sideways. Daily's not really telling us too much, right? Oscillators aren't really giving us much of anything to make decisions on what's coming next, right? So, but the 4 hours telling us a penny price action reversal to the downside, right there. But look where we are. After going sideways, we're still very high on positive momentum. Still have a lot of it. So what happens if we break to the upside, all of a sudden, going sideways, rejecting the prices lower, very easy to disregard any kind of bearish divergence we're seeing. So that's good. That's good, man. Break the upside again, but this, you know, I don't know, man. We hit a resistance, a horizontal line, candle body close at 65.40 or whatever, and that's as high as we've gotten so far. All right, so. Thanks to the 160 people tuned in between Twitch and YouTube. Thank y'all. Really appreciate it. Oh, they're called wearables. One Man Army. Excellent, dude. Excellent. What's up, D Siger? Doing well, man. Doing well. Hope you're also having a good Wednesday, man. Hey, local dinosaur, coming back from a food coma. What'd you miss? Did you eat pterodactyl eggs? What did you eat, man? What kind of dinosaurs did you eat? Because you are a dinosaur. Unless you're an herbivore. Okay. Matthew's Trading View. Ron Morse, glad you like the show, man. I really appreciate that, man. Seriously. XRP flipping before January. Now that's an actual reasonable prediction, or, you know, whatever projection, because, like, you know, $10, $5.99 before then, no way. Never happened. Yeah, Zero, it hadn't happened yet, man. I mean, it happened briefly, just like it did before on the first pump, but, you know, it's just right back down, like $1 billion below Ethereum now. Right, well, I guess we can just look at it. Who cares, right? Oh my god, this guy looks at coin market cap. Screw this guy, right? Yep, screw me. Right, here we go. Ethereum in the lead, right? In the lead by, you know, less than $1 billion. So that's good. And your total market cap is at 219, so just continuing to build. How funny is it that Apple lost $250 billion in market cap this past like week and a half, 2 weeks? It lost more market cap than the entire cryptocurrency market cap. It's hilarious, dude. I just thought that was really cool. All right. Bitcoin's up, 1.22%, man. Any other S coins up? Quantum's up. Oh, how nice, man. Bat's up 7%, man. Eternity. Oh my god, man. Okay, anyway, whatever. No one cares. It just means like the flippening it's a joke now, dude. The flippening was Vitalik saying that eventually Ethereum would overtake Bitcoin. And now it's a big meme because it's like Ethereum's about to get overtaken by Ripple for real. Sure thing, J. Griff. What is this? What is it? Tits me tits? Oh, people aren't hitting like. Whatever, man. I mean, you know, it's all good. What's up, game here? Oh, you like the colors? Yeah, they look pretty sweet, man. Yeah, they look pretty sweet. Yeah, I'm down with it. You know the contrast. I think that contrasts pretty friggin' well, doesn't it? With everything else that would be in the jar, probably. So, Kang Logan, good to see you, man. It's 8 o'clock. Yeah, not really. It's 8 o'clock always. Smartwatches says, thanks. I was thinking there's not much resistance on its way back up to 7. Never bought any, but thought you might have a look. Well, I mean, it's already had a pretty nice run at this point, and you're just at the 618. If you can break the 618, which is your last level of resistance, $7 doesn't seem impossible at all, does it? Is this a news segment? Yeah, Miss Cantembo, totally did. You will win the Powerball tonight, then deliver some strippers, King Logan. That'd be awesome, dude. Send them my way, man. Send them my way. All right. I get it. So go back to Ripple real quick. Because no one cares about Ethereum. Here you go, man. Here you go. Holding the 618 somehow, some way. All right. And I don't know how long you're gonna hold it. With the divergence, but man, dude, Ripple has quite possibly reversed its trend, man. All right, like legit. So I just don't know, like, you know, what the problem is. Okay, what we could maybe do now? Well, let me just do this. All right, and this is just to include all of this, right? All of the chop, and I just don't know, man. All right, because I'm just playing around with y'all. I don't know. I mean, you kind of get some respect, but you look at the Heartline wick. I don't know. You know, you're above the 25% trend line now. The ecosystem channel. Just trying to make sense of like of it all, right? Trying to make sense of what's happening with channels, right? And you know, just including from the high to the low, everything else, right? Anchor point, it's just 1 and 2 now, and 3 on the bottom, and just 1 on the top. Disregarding the crazy volatility, what do you even do here, man? You just went nuts. Okay, so, and then others will be like, you should include, let's try to include the bottom. I tried to include the bottom 4, and it doesn't really work well. Okay, so it's kind of like, if we had like 1 and 2, see, I've tried this in the past and it just didn't work well for me. All right, like 1 and 2. If you do it like that, man, holy crap, dude. Huh. How about that, dude? Do you see this? All right, so like, you do like that, seems pretty nice, right? I mean, you're just talking about anchor 1 and 2 on the bottom, and then just 3 on the top, maybe 4 on the top. Candle body close here, not the wicks. The candle body close with this wick, with these, so 4 anchor points total. And you can clearly see we have resistance to the 75, heart line touch. Holy crap, this is it. Heart line touch, and then the 25. This is it, ladies and gentlemen. This is what we were looking for. This is it. Okay. Fan-freaking-tastic, dude. Fantastic. So this is our uptrend now. And funny enough, you get bonus points because look over here. The heartline resistance and support here. And it's stuff we weren't even like, you know, using. It's not even including this stuff, but hey, it's still, you still get touch points. Crazy. All right, man. So we have made a discovery with 1 and 2 anchor points and then 3 and 4 anchor points up here. Well, congratulations, everybody.
Please clap.
Sorry, I turned on the music. How is it loud? It's like 30 decibels, man. I just turned it down more, so whatever. Let me know. XRP looks like a long-necked herbivore dinosaur. Yeah, like a giraffe. Giraffosaur. I get rectosaur. That's right, game type boss, man. That's right. We've been live for an hour and 10 minutes now. Guess we'll just move on. And nice. Very nice. Broke out. Okay, Neo had a similar little equidistant channel that was down sloping from the highest high to the lowest low, right from this impulse. We made a lot of respect. Okay. And we broke it. We broke out. Remember, ascending broadening wedge broke down, but then we had all this bullish divergence on the way down, and then we broke out of it. And you're just upsloping. Looks very similar to Bitcoin price. I mean, this almost looks identical to Bitcoin price action, does it not? Yes, it does. Looks very, very similar. Okay, so what do? You just very easy little 1, 2, 3. Really, do you use the wick? If you use the wick, then you have like, it's the heart line. This is support. Yeah, like that, man. It's like 1 and 2 and 3 and 4, and now we're like kind of breaking out of it, you know. So look, that's it, man. You're kind of like, that's really crappy. It's like that's a huge bearish pin bar right there. Actually, no, it doesn't meet the criteria because it does not closed within the previous candle. So not technically bearish pin bar, but hidden divergence. So you make a low on price, a higher low on price with higher levels of negative momentum. Hidden divergence, bullish divergence. It's still looking okay, but ultimately not making higher highs than the major swing highs at all. Okay, not even close. But you did break out of the downtrend, downsloping channel on meh volume, really. So good stuff, man. Good stuff. I never hit the measure move of either pattern. Like neither pattern, measure move hit. That's good though. That's very good that you're failing, because those were putting you at your lowest low the entire year. Back down to 1367. Okay. Good God, man. All right. As I do. If we want to fib, really, we truly want to fib here. We could fib, but we don't know if this is the major swing low yet. Okay, so swing high to swing low. You're the 236. You're failing to break the 236. That's it. Can't do it. Cannot break the 236, and that's where you're crapping out at. All right. If you could break the 236, could expect 1878 if we were to get there. But as you can see, what's happening. Why did we break down? Why are we looking so bad? Just like Bitcoin. Triple MACD, bearish divergence. Ugh. Bearish divergence on the RSI. Here you go. Gross. Super gross. As it on your Neo, whatever, man. Go to Agi. Here's your uptrend that you've been in, all right, and you're still in it. You're holding that heart line right now. Let's see, swing low to swing high. We've hit the 618. The 618 is where we decided to reverse our price action a little bit, but you could keep going if you wanted. You could come up. You're going to probably make a lower high than your previous high and break down again. That's probably what's going to happen. These spikes up like that, man, they're hard to break. And look what you did here. Last time you spiked up like that, you broke down. You just kind of kept going up sloping. So maybe we just keep going up sloping price action and then break to the upside again to continue this trend. But yeah, you're just in an uptrend and you got too high too fast. You broke out of it. Got near that 618 from a swing high to swing low. You just didn't quite hit it. But you hit the 50%. You hit the 50% retrace. So that's a target for a swing trade on a breakout of a down sloping channel like this. Okay, this is definitely a target hit. Did not have one candle body close above that 50% retrace. So it's just doing what things do. When they're in downtrends, they've eventually shift their momentum, and then you run up and retrace 50% of the way or 61% of the way, and then you break down again and continue this overall bearish trend. This is all bearish right now, okay? But hey, can continue going up, man. Just don't fall below 1,000 sats, really, okay? It didn't really do anything last time I looked at it. One man army, okay? No, Dogecoin's not worth $10. Worth pitting $10? I don't know, man. It's just a gamble, dude. It's just you being like, oh, I'm gonna bet on the. Is it worth putting $10 on like the, New Mexico Lobos in college football? I don't know. It's a bet. It's a gamble. Not really. It's not really an investment. So Pablo, Blender Supermarket. My internet is, I don't know, I got 300 down, 24 up. It's not that good. AK Tech, yeah, probably. It's got a working product and partnerships, so. All right, Nicholas, man, let's do it in 3, 2, 1, all in Cabo. It's crazy, man. It's crazy stuff. So Robert Kirk, man.
Tip cherry popped. I'm full of shame and embarrassment. Excuse me while I cry myself to sleep.
Oh, it feels so good! Hey, Jay Griff, man. Thanks for the 690. I really appreciate that. Thanks for the Verge coin in the jar. And, hey, man. Your cherry was popped. For the dipping. Thank you, man. Thanks, dude. What was it gonna... Fun? To rechart this one. I haven't looked at this in a while. So, ugh, gross, man. I remember this beautiful wedge pattern, and crapped out at the 236, like ascending, broadening wedge crap, and just broke down. Not over. It's not over yet. It's just kind of doing exactly what. You know, it's doing exactly what Ethereum's kind of doing, and ADA for that matter, right? They break out and then they pull back, and they're close to double bottoming, right? Just not really doing anything. But you're near these critical supports back from 2017. Makes sense. The best way to look at this. I think you have that wedge, truly, but I think there's something even greater going on. Let's see, man. What lines up the best? What touch point? That lines up so freaking well. Holy crap. So we just broke out, right? If we got like 1, 2, 3, and 4 on the bottom, and then just 1 on the top. Up here, the reason I chose the 1 on the top right here, switch from January, is because look at the heart line support and resistance we get, in the 25% resistance we get here, 75% resistance, right? So I think we just broke out on fun, like legit. So it doesn't really matter. I mean, it makes sense. You had the falling wedge, and the falling wedge hit the 236, and we're just doing it in the short term. 1, 2, 3. We don't know where the swing low is yet. That's why we would be doing upsloping. It's not upsloping, it's downsloping right now. Unable to break the heart line of our short-term little channel. Okay, so just breaking out, barely, kind of. Any kind of divergence going on? Not really, right? Not really. Okay. Just like the smallest amount, dude. Very, like, dude, you have to like double click to see this stuff. Yeah, you are making RSI bullish divergence every time. Low, lower low, lower low, lowest low, higher levels of relative strength every time. So that's good. That's bullish divergence on the RSI, but MACD, low, lower low, lowest low. You are still, in fact, believe it or not, making bullish divergence here too on the breakout on fun. So retrace wise from the swing low, swing high, I'm not gonna worry about that wick, man. Screw that wick. you're right at the 886. Holy crap! So you're not at common retraces anymore. You're almost, again, double bottoming. You're like 90% retrace. You're at 88, 87, 86% retrace. Okay, at this point. So could bounce with all the divergence, and if we broke out of this channel, interesting on fun. Okay, interesting on fun. Remember the targets. If we were to hold targets for fun, if this went green, would be between 359 sats and 469 sats. That's it. Okay. That's it. That's it, man, on your fun. Okay. So virtual roads. Oh, we get the fireworks. Oh my god, can't believe it, dude. Thank y'all. Appreciate that. What's the technical reason behind every article that you saw today saying Christmas for crypto is here? Just because historically Q4 is normally incredibly good for crypto, and people want it to do well, and people want history to repeat itself, and people want other people to click on their articles. So, you know, and I think, right? How do you tip into the jar? Donnie Kelly, there's a link in the description below. Stream Elements, it just says tip with fiat. You click that link and that's it, Donnie. Does it mean log into Streamlabs to donate? Says they can delete your YouTube comments. What? I don't know what that means. Are you trying to tip via cryptocurrency? Because that's the only time you should be in Streamlabs. If you're tipping with fiat, you want to use Stream Elements, and you should never have to log in for that. I don't think you have to log in for Streamlabs. Never, right? So. Here's Incash, man. No, same type of stuff, right? Same type of stuff. We just all fun, right? You broke out of a channel. This one's way more apparent, okay, for the breakout in terms of like getting out of the equidistant channel. We had a triple bottom, dude. Triple bottom, dude, and we're range bound. Remember, we've been talking about this every single time we looked at it. High risk up here, low risk down here. You've been breaking down ever since we looked at this and plotted. Look, range bound. I'm just saying the hypotheticals, just like this, man. It's so easy. Just when you find range bound coins, stocks, anything on a chart, man, it's just like, it's so fun. So you can go like long at the bottom and then short at the top. That's it, man. Range bound. But again, we've now hit 3 bottoms, so might not even hit the bottom again, okay? That type of stuff, okay? On Incash. So if we can't get an opportunity here, it's at least good for education purposes for the audience, right? That's it with Incash, right? Man. All right, let's see here. Thanks for the 160 people tuned in between Twitch and YouTube. If you're enjoying this live stream, what we've covered, like 12 charts today. Hit that like button, that bell, that sub. Thanks a bunch. Y'all are awesome. Yeah, we can do sub. Sure. Logo dinosaur. Your sub. Just kind of going sideways, right? Going sideways after breaking out, but making higher lows though. Believe it or not, making higher lows. Okay. We kind of want to, you know, have a channel set up now, whatever we can, I guess. There you go. That's kind of your parameters, your scope of vision, all right? Hasn't really done much, has it? But we know what it did do, and we broke out of a channel. We've been going kind of laterally, higher lows, finding some good support down here back from November, early November of 2017 lows. Okay, so we are near all-time lows. We've been selling off really all year, having one upswing, the altcoin spring, ascending broadening wedge, broke down, hit the measure move that easy. All right, so it's just your sellers are exhausted, it seems, for now. But again, man, you don't want to break this down here. If you do, you're screwed. All right, thing's gonna make all-time lows if you break this 1400 sat area. Okay, that's it, man. Not much development has occurred, but man, if this thing can get going, we could have a nice run to the upside. That's it, man. That's it. Look at dinosaur. Who the hell's man? I wish there was more development with this thing. It's just not moving. Sometimes that happens, right? But one day it just happens, right? Okay, it just happens where it moves, and then it begins to go nuts. Thanks. Well, I'm grateful for you, Logo Dinosaur. Okay, man. Yeah, we hit 3,000 subs. We haven't gotten literally one sub today. You hear that? Not one sub today. I don't even get it, man. It's like, what happened? What happened to crypto? I've been doing the same thing for like 9 months. And seldom do we just go live stream, go live, and have like 200 people watching, 260 people watching, and like literally no new subs. Like, okay, that's cool, man. Guess everyone subbed. Everyone has subbed.
Congratulations for yours 3,000 subs.
Pablo, thanks for the $3.33, man. I really appreciate it, man. Seriously.
Is that a joint? Is that a joint?
Holy crap.
Always grateful, man. Thank you so much for existing, dude.
This would be Triceratops. Thanks for the 420 contribution from an Alabama pterodactyl. I say thank you, man. Or something. Thank y'all. Pablo and Logo Dinosaur, man. Y'all amazing, okay? Freaking amazing. Okay, man. So, wow. Like we've like 13 charts today, I think. We can look at the Qs since so many people care about the stock market. Kappa. Here we are. The Qs fell out of that crazy velocity trend, but falling wedge. And look what we did. We finished the day. Wonderful follow through at the near the last 30 minutes before the bell hit. And broke that 50% retrace from a swing high to swing low. The falling wedge target was hit for primary target at 173.82, and then 177 seems almost imminent that we're going to hit that. I don't know why we wouldn't. There's no resistance. You just broke some resistance back from March, so could run and hit that 177 for sure. Okay. Positive momentum building. Lots of room to run on that RSI. Not even close to being overbought. So could just keep on moving up. Where have all the Moon Boys gone? No name. It's like what is that song? Is it the Cowboys, Moon Boys? Excellent, man. Anytime, Benito, man. Probably Milko. Rumors, ugh. Would I ever attend a CryptoCon event? I mean, sure, but like, issue is I'm a technical guy, like, so I'm gonna go there and they'll be talking about all this stuff with projects, and I'm like, okay, you know, well, we were looking at the MACD on that one, and that was looking real good or bad or whatever. That sucks, dude. CryptoCon would probably get kicked out for talking so much trash about all these trashy S coins on the market, right? They probably don't want me there. Probably like, this guy hates crypto. It's like, no, we just hate the way it looks on the chart. It looks terrible on the chart, right? So I don't know. I mean, sure, but I don't know if the public would want me at a CryptoCon event, right? Get ready for the night stream. Look dinosaur, yeah, probably a good idea. Sorry to hear that, no name, man. Whew. Yeah, maybe so. I could go there and crash their events, and just I could be like a mega troll and go there and get like the whole reason I would stream would to be get kicked out of the event. How like much trash could I talk about these S coins, about the charts, before they kick me out, right? XRP pennant, yeah. Maybe. Yeah, it looks kind of like a pennant for sure. ONJ, yeah, we could say that. Absolutely.
Is that a joint?
It's great seeing you come here every day.
Robert Kirk, man, thanks so much for the 420, and it's great seeing you come by every day, man. Thank you for the support day in and day out, because I know you have been. All right, man. I appreciate each and every one of y'all. All right, I really do. Donnie, you tipped, not appeared yet. Interesting. Oh, well, sometimes it bugs out. Very rarely it bugs out. I haven't gotten it yet. Were you tipping with crypto, Donnie, or just fiat? Gustavo, no, I did not have a chance. You'd come dressed as a T-Rex. Unreal. Yeah, Donnie, sure, man. No notification, Jacob Schultz, man. Be sure to follow me on Twitch, so you never miss a notification. If you follow me on Twitch and make sure the notifications are on, you will never miss it, ever. I don't know why you didn't get a notification, Jacob, man. No idea. Make sure that bell's hit for my channel. I don't know if it is. Yeah, we can look at ADA and PHX. Yeah, ADA broke out. Remember its downsloping channel? Oh, okay. I just saw it. All right, let's see. You just tipped via Streamlabs, but what was it? It's less than... Oh! Tits me tits. Thanks for the $3.90. Digibyte is the titties, says Tits me tits. I just don't get it, man. And then there's Donnie Kelly. Can you do ADA? Keep up the good work. Dude, Donnie, man, thank you so much. Y'all remember, if y'all are going to tip fiat, it's always best doing it via Stream Elements. I don't know why Stream Labs is not working. What the heck, dude? Thank you, Donnie. Yeah, we're looking at it right now. Look what's going on, dude. We're first off zooming out. Falling wedge pattern, right? We broke out of the falling wedge. We've been developing that pattern, my God, since May. Really the first, late April, and then we broke it on volume, and then we've been down something ever since. But then we found support back from our September 15th highs there, and we bounced. We're not making higher highs yet, but we have broken that downsloping channel. Okay, that's wonderful. Makes sense why we would, because we were making bullish divergence on both oscillators. Okay, we're out of it, but look what we're doing right now at 1206 currently. We are back testing the area that was once a resistance is now support. No real pattern development, I don't think yet. I mean, but this is beautiful for now. Okay, beautiful that we're seeing this, because this is exactly, you have impulses up. We had some, we had some bearish divergence, right? Yeah, on both oscillators. That sucks, dude. Right? Yeah. There you go. So impending price action versus downside, we got it, but to the extent of how low we go is unknown, and it seems like we're bouncing over the 382, 1200 right now, and the top trend line. So look where you're doing. You keep this kind of price action up. Look what we did. We broke our overhead resistance, right? Overhead resistance was right around that. Well, actually, no. We're like right at it. See? Right at October 17th. That high. That was we bought it. We topped out, broke down. Here we are trying to hold that. We could have another run to the upside again. Okay, but again, remember, swing high up here to swing low, we've retraced 50% of the way. That's it. So we could just continue breaking down. All right. So it'd be interesting. We gotta hold this. Okay, do not fall below this, but see if you can keep up this price action, you'll get a golden cross. All right. We were expecting much higher prices, dude. Much higher prices on ADA. It's taking a while. This is a trade. This is a definite trade setup, okay? And we were expecting prices between $21.96 and $29.50. Not even kidding, dude. If this pattern was to play out, a swing trade, you could go as high as up in here. So, man, it just would take time. Look, look, we're over here and we're about to hit like target, whatever. Dude, you're talking about January, dude. It could take so long for us to get there, but dude, that's like how that's how swing trading works, man. Significant time scales, large patterns that develop over that course of a half a year, all right, or more sometimes, a lot of times, like GVT, holy crap, a whole year. So yeah, man, it'll take time, but ADA, you go long on it until you get stopped out. If you don't get stopped out, okay, man. Yep. Stop around 900 sats, maybe a little lower. And then you got your upside potential up here. You lose some, right? But the chance, like you lose some, but how much you could win if this pattern played out would be extremely high. Okay, so just saying with ADA, man, people just forget about it because it goes through a month and a half of downsloping consolidation after an impulse up and a breakout of a channel or a wedge, man. My God. But thank you so much, Donnie Kelly, for the $11.43. I really appreciate that. And Tits McTits, thank you so much. I don't know why it's not popping up, okay? I don't know. I haven't changed anything, dude. Nothing. Make sure this is right. Let me check this out real quick. Hold on. It should work, man. It doesn't make sense why it wouldn't. All right. I'm gonna do a test follow real quick. See, it should work fine. It didn't work for either of y'all. Can't tell you. Yeah. Let's go to IPSA. Sorry, Paul. Yeah, we'll look at that actually now because I know you asked about that earlier. IPSA. Santiago de Chile Index. Dude, really? Wow. Really? It's crazy, man. Crazy. Got some sort of historical trend going on, right? Yeah, it's just not as not that perfect. It's not that great. I don't like all the touch points. Touch points are okay. This is the weekly we're looking at. You just had a weekly golden cross in November 2016, so this thing's been rolling, man. Momentum's good for the daily, and we'll go to that shorter term. We'll look at our trend we've been in. We've been in a nice uptrend since January 2016. Since then, it's just been kangs. Do it like that, you already broke out. God, that's at the bottom. Either way, dude. Okay. There we go. That's it. There we go. Here's your velocity trend, man. That accumulation started picking up. Oh, crap. Better be careful, though, on the daily. Better be real careful. Look at our high on price here. Look at our high now. Look at our high here. Look at our high here. So daily bearish divergence, making higher highs. Fib extensions, real quick. You've surpassed the 1272. The 1414 is literally confluent with that 75% trend line or equidistant channel, the historical channel. So I don't know, man, you're near the top of this velocity trend. Okay, you're like at the top with bearish divergence. Okay, after and you broke the 1272. All right, and we're talking about all-time highs here. So is it? Are we talking about all-time highs? Yeah, all-time highs. So man, 5740, you could run to it and use that as resistance as well as the 75% trend line, but you could crap out before then just because of what you're showing on the daily oscillators. Okay, that's it, man. That's it. Pablo, who the hell's, man? Good. Sky high, flying, dude. Flying like kings. All right, we know that. That's awesome, dude. What's up, Earth y'all? The tree Jesus lady. What happened, Beast Last Man? Mr. Beast, huh? That's hilarious, dude. I love how we couldn't break the downsloping channel or the upsloping channel. Okay, so well respected. Gotta love it, man. You had that false breakout. Never had a candle body close above either trend lines, and you've broken down again. You're making lower highs than your previous highs consecutively now. All right, could see lower prices. Possibility. We bounced off from the swing low to the swing high up there, the 786. Reverse price action, but it doesn't matter sometimes when you reverse price action, and when corrections occur, you make lower highs than your previous highs. Is exactly what we did there. Right? That's it. You fell below the 75% trend line of the equidistant channel now, or below that. So you probably will just keep on breaking down. What happens after these stupid runs like this? You bleed out so much. Okay. That's it. PHX is not special. Please understand, there's nothing special about PHX. It's not some sort of, it did not cure cancer. It's not like a revolutionary technology. It probably doesn't even have a working product. No one cares about it. It's just an S-coin. They got pumped and is now going to bleed out slowly. Okay, that's it. If I stop displaying the forecast in the upper right corner, I'd get more subs. Totally, Skyler, man. Totally, man. Looks good, Pablo, man. That chart looks amazing, dude. Man, how many charts have I looked at? +17 charts. Holy crap, man. All right. Down with that. Down with that. See, Ollie Smokes says, thanks, Mitch. You are my new Lord and Savior. Can't make the stream tonight, but I wanted to stop in and give you my gratitude. I'll see you in the Patreon. Dude, I don't know what's happening with my Streamlabs not working right now. I don't get it. Nothing's changed at all. It's just not working anymore. They're on. My alerts are on. It makes no sense, dude. I don't know, man. And those aren't even going through to the PayPal account. My PayPal account. They're just sitting in limbo right now. I don't get it. Have I been hacked? I don't know. He was in the T Series versus PewDiePie chat. He gave me a shout out at Mr. Beast because he's invested in crypto. Would be so epic if he dropped in. Yeah, that would be epic, dude. I highly doubt that would ever happen, though. Okay, so. What's up, Danny Duckworth? Hope you're having a good day, man. Hope you're having a good freaking day. Whew. Okay, so I don't know, man. We've looked at a lot today. And it's been very productive, as usual, these day streams. Literally got 0 new subs today. Been live for an hour and 50 minutes, 0 new subs. That's unreal. That's like pathetic, dude. Okay, I don't even know. Like, that's like... Alright. I'll be back tonight. Okay. Thanks for the contributions, the love, support from the current subs. I really appreciate y'all, as always, every day. That's why I keep coming back, right? So, and I'll be back tonight. Until next time, respect the TA.